magazine, think you saved the head still spinning. She love 3 5 so nice, I'm grinning. The bitch so fine, oh my ridiculous. Lean for the paper chase. Music scene is my saving grace. Still spinning. I lost my mind, I'm fine, I'm living. You touch my bro, spill wine, you're tripping.
Yes, people, we're back. Welcome back to another live stream. Welcome back to another video. Same time, same channel, same panelists. You guys already know it's a big day for Chelsea Football Club. New kit's just been released.
Who had that played?
Yeah, new kit's just been released. So if you guys haven't gone down to Megastore, check it out. It's only open for another few hours. Or you could go down to Jerseys FC down in the description below and get your kits exclusively from there, with also free packaging and delivery for any deliveries over $60. So yeah, any Americans watching it, go there. We also need to get a code, but we'll sort that out soon. Sterling is meant to be announced today, so we'll get into that. We haven't really spoken as a group about it. We only did like the solo stream yesterday. There's also Ronaldo news. Apparently, a 14 million bid could be getting tabled. Apparently, I don't know the legitimacy of it, but we'll still talk about it. De Jong rumors popped up out of nowhere. There's stuff on Rafinha, Frenkie, De Jong. There's a delict. Everything. There's a lot to get into on this stream. So strap up and yeah, enjoy the show. And also smash the like and subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already. Again, trying to get to 400 likes before the end of the stream. So if you guys are watching this after the stream's done, smash the like button. If you guys are watching it now, smash the like button as well. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Josh, what are you saying, my guy? How is everything?
Yeah, man, good. New kit dropped today. Got first signing through the door. It's a solid day. I think Sterling was in Jamaica yesterday, so he probably won't be like officially announced till maybe tomorrow or the weekend, maybe Monday even. But the business is done. That's good news for us. As far as everything else, it just kind of seems like a lot of rumor right now. Not a lot of action on some of these things, but we're getting there, working some deals. Hopefully, De Ligt gets done soon. De Jong, we'll see. That's going to be, I think, a bit of a journey, but one at a time. We got several months to go, one at a time.
Yep, and well, we've got plenty of time at the very least, but a lot of rumors in that time. Jesters, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, I'm here. Next.
Oh, all right, cool. Andrew, what are you saying, bro?
Yeah, all good, man. Another great day. Another lovely day out, Yeah, linked to De Ligt, De Jong, signed to Sterling. So, it's all good, man. Yeah. Next, move on to Alex. And then declared with his 10-minute introduction.
Alex, what are you saying, my guy?
First and foremost, hold that, Boris Johnson.
Yes. Fuck you, Boris.
I don't know how that affects you.
Yeah.
I don't know how that affects you, Alex.
Y'all act like the next person coming in is going to be any better.
Hey, it can be
Let me have
worse.
a good day, man. Let me have
It
a
can
good
be
day.
worse.
He's not the first PJ to do bad in office. That's all.
Well,
Yeah.
Anyway. Second of all, I guess Tuchel big fan of Holland national team because they've all the De Ligt, De Ligt, and Akes were trying to I guess we're trying to make them win the World Cup this season. That's all I'm saying. Like, Tuchel hidden agenda to
Chelsea minerals on it.
Yeah.
I thought you had a stroke there for a second.
Oh.
All right, Chris, what are you saying?
Yeah, I'm all good, Looking forward to the Sterling announcement tomorrow, so yeah, I'm all good.
All right, Declared, what are you telling me, bro?
Big up everyone, big up chat, big up Lewis, Josh. Just
where's
Alex
this
is gone.
He's already asleep.
We're
I
just
can't be arsed.
couch. I'd like to welcome Sterling. First signing, people can get relieved. I got a stopwatch going too, Andrew. And next one's Ronaldo. So I hope we can get that one across. I know it's split the fan base, and the new one we can open up to now is De Jong. So I'm looking forward to all that news and you can call it propaganda or whatever people are going to call it. It's going to be great. Andrew, I can't go any longer, man. Sorry.
It's good. It's good.
That's what she said.
Again.
You nearly beat me to that. Fair enough. Right, Couch Crick, what are you saying, bro?
Fellas, man, things are feeling good all of a sudden, man. We got that Jamaican across the line, that man, Raheem Sterling, proper jammy. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good about that. Aside from that, I mean,
Let me guess. Are you Jamaican, Couch?
Well, I'm Canadian, but you know, by
close enough.
Hey,
no, just like Sterling. He's
Jamaican,
English.
Please.
No, but he was actually born in Jamaica, though, so it's all good.
Oh.
You know.
Are you born in Canada?
I was born in Canada. My parents are very much Jamaican, though. Very much so.
Yeah.
I was married in Jamaica as well. But anyways, beyond that, there's been fantastic links. Like, I'm a big fan of Frenkie de Jong. So if we're actually truly linked with that guy, and there's no reason to believe that we are, like, I'm not 100% on that, but I like the fact that our name's being put out there for guys like Frenkie de Jong, Ronaldo, those are the types of names that I want to see us linked with, to be honest. So today's a good day.
Damn right. And we will get into it, but last but not least, Prime, what are you saying, bro?
Hi.
All right, cool.
Is that really Prime?
Yeah. That's the real Prime. Okay. I guess we'll start with the Ronaldo stuff. Allegedly, Chelsea are preparing a 40 million bid for Ronaldo. They haven't released the 40 million bid, but it might be in preparation. I'm seeing varying reports as well. Graham Bailey saying Man United will allow Ronaldo to leave Old Trafford this summer, and they are expecting an offer from Premier League rivals Chelsea. Whereas that was from Graham Bailey. Whereas Sis Tony 67 says Man United insists Chelsea link Ronaldo is not for sale. So again, varying different rumors on both sides, but allegedly a 40 million bid, which kind of does make sense. He was signed on a 2-year deal for, I think, around 30 million. So it makes sense to pay for half of it, and they've already used the first year for him. But it all depends on if it actually does get tabled. If it does, it means Tuchel wants him, because, again, we wouldn't bid unless Tuchel had some interest in him. Big up Fata as well in the cut. And, yeah, thoughts on a 40 million bid for Ronaldo? Like, personally, I think it's a cheap fee as well. And like we said, I'm all in agreement for bringing in Ronaldo. But what are you guys' thoughts on the bid?
Yep.
100. I think the fair matches. I think we got to look at it as a total package, though, because it's 14 million transfer fee, but then his wages are going to be
He's
crazy.
going to take a pay cut.
It'll be around 300k mark or maybe above.
But even if his wages are half a bill, right? Meal. He's still the marketing, everything else. I mean, you're going to make more from him. He's only going to be here 1 or 2 years, and on that side of it, on the money side of it, he brings in a lot more.
And
it's down to the football part of it now.
If we're worried about the wage demands and the wage structure and whatnot, if anyone comes to Bowley, Clear Lake and says, "Well, Ronaldo's getting paid $500 million or $500,000, I want to be paid," when you put up a career like CR7, then you can start talking about those numbers. Then you can start talking about what I mean. So it doesn't matter. Like, if you want Ronaldo, you're gonna have to pay Ronaldo's wages. The reason why he's taking a wage cut right now is because he has to, based on the fact that United did not qualify for Champions League. So that was probably written into the contract. I don't think he moves elsewhere. I don't think he moves elsewhere and takes a pay cut.
Couch. First of all, all the team in Manchester United teammates got the pay cut based on that in their contract if they don't make top 4.
Yeah.
He got the biggest loss, yeah?
Yeah.
He got the biggest percentage loss out of
because 25% of 500,000 is bigger than 25% of 200,000. It's simple math.
And
I didn't think that they all had the 25%.
I think it's across the board.
Oh, if that's the case, then yeah.
Yeah, I'm not concerned at all about his wage. I'd imagine if Chelsea were even at the point that they were considering tabling a bid, they know what it would cost to have him in the squad, probably through speaking with his agent or intermediaries. They know what the number would be that he would be okay with. So if they're even at the point to where they're considering tabling a bid, you can assume they're okay with whatever wage they'll be paying for him as well. They're not going to table a bid and then be shocked about personal. What, he wanted like $600K a week? Like no, they're not. It's never going to happen like that.
It's always.
We had this debate last night with the United boys. Shout out to Flores. He's saying about the structure in Man United is a mess. About the wage structure.
He's not even here, bruv.
No. I think he said something about the marketing in that, man. But
what, the marketability of Ronaldo or what?
Yeah.
Does anyone believe male sport?
If he's taking a pay cut,
no,
I don't mind. But I think we're gonna have the same issue. Like I think Ronaldo is a marketing player. At this time, he's not the
what?
I'm marketing.
What are you talking about?
He's still a top player who got like third top score.
Can I say something real quick about the Ronaldo thing? Ronaldo already take a pay cut from United. He wants to leave, and I've always been saying, people saying like the older players you cannot get rid of. Like we cannot get rid of Lukaku. I told you, it all depends on how much he wants to leave. If the player wants to leave, everything is possible. That's why De Jong is not possible for Man United to negotiate as much as they want, because De Jong does not want to leave Barcelona. No matter how much they want to push him, Barcelona is obligated to hold on to a contract for De Jong, which is $600K a week. They have to hold that. Unless De Jong is happy to leave and forces to leave, they will cut his wages. Same with Ronaldo. Ronaldo has to take a pay cut. Another thing is, if, for example, one of the Chelsea players, like Sterling, for example, or something, how do you will be upset that Ronaldo makes more than him? I was like, there's not a player on a planet can hold the value of the weekly wages than a Chelsea squad. It will not disturb our week.
He's gone, man.
You literally posting a ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus they owe him like 14
anyway,
million.
What I'm saying is,
I agree with you, Alex. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, like, if you there's no people saying that he will disturb the wages at Chelsea. No, he won't, because there is not a single player at Chelsea that he actually can demand more wages than Ronaldo.
You know who's disturbing our wages? Werner. Until he leaves, every forward who comes in with experience can look at him and be like, why am I earning less than him?
Exactly.
That's why Sterling's on $300K a week. Because he justifiably deserves more than him.
Would you say that's pure? Yeah, Man City. Like I was gonna say, Man City wages.
According to Mail Sport, Ronaldo did not show up for training and is most likely not getting on the plane and going to Thailand.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, we said okay. So it's meant to be Thursday as well. Well,
a family issue is running for a long time.
Yeah, hopefully everything's all right. That's a long family scenario he's dealing with his entire family with him.
Situation, obviously, I hope the best and everything, but it doesn't look like that anymore.
I mean, but it's funny, isn't it? Not, usually within a few days, you're able to find out what the family situation is. You know, like press will know. Someone will
things always leak
If it's not a family issue and he's using that as just an excuse to get a move away.
Oh my God.
Go AM says CR Kelly coming to take the bag and take a piss on CFC. # arrest Criminaldo.
Wow. This is a shocking take from Go AM. I thought we're not like this. I thought
Go AM doesn't rate AC. I'm not surprised.
I thought this would be if you haven't figured it out already, he'll troll anybody. It doesn't matter. It's just let's see if I can come up with something to shock the hell out of
Big
people.
up yourself, Go AM. I can't lie, you're a staple of this channel at this point. But
I'm here for it, though.
Fucking hell, man.
Just got the people in the comments, Go AM has set himself up to be mudded by Ronaldo. So if you ever want to go at him after next season, you can just reference his Ronaldo take.
He's got to come up with a new joke by then, anyway.
I feel Go AM is one of those who, if you don't hit him verbally with an uppercut that stuns him, he will just hit you in the jugular right away.
I don't rate watch geriatric.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But he rates geriatric Thiago Silva though.
Okay, moving on.
Damn.
I ain't
Hear
touching
that
that.
silence
I love
afterwards
me some
as well.
Thiago Silva.
The only person, the only family matter.
This age excuse with Ronaldo, like we literally said the same thing about Silva, and he's the best defender in the league, in my opinion.
The only family
Ronaldo's
issue
one of the
holding
best
up.
strikers in the Premier League still.
The only family issue holding up Ronaldo to Chelsea is what wage Junior will be on at Cobham. That's something that they're trying to sort out right now.
Hey, it's a win-win
That's
because
the
his kid gets to go to the best academy in the world.
That's right.
God.
So, you know.
Hey,
We'll
just
have
wait in a
generations
couple
of-
years, Andrew. In like 3 years, you'll be hearing we got to get Junior up, man. We got to call him up.
No,
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Like LeBron James wanted to play basketball with his son. It's gonna be like Ronaldo wanted to play football.
Look,
It'll be
you
funny
know
when
what?
Ronaldo's still here.
Mark,
at like
mark my
43,
words.
marking
Mark
his
my
own
words. Just mark my words. If we
Mark 'em.
sign in Ronaldo on 1 year, it's gonna be a Chelsea fans that's gonna say, just like Thiago Silva. I hope he extends his contract for 1 more year. I promise you.
If we're winning,
would be
he'll
like
probably
that if he
be.
scored.
If we're winning and he's scoring, he'll probably be open to it. Just like Thiago.
That's what I'm saying. Like
one of the only few
be,
down. Go on.
It will
No,
be.
go on,
It will be this situation because I can you can tell me that he's old and blah blah blah, but that guy has more ambition and driving forward than any other forward lines last season. The guy looks for the targets. He wants to accomplish something. There's no value on a person that looks that has a target in his sight. No matter what you think about Ronaldo, no matter what. If you look at Messi and put him beside Ronaldo at this point, which one is more driven?
Ronaldo. By a mile.
I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist.
One of the downsides to this Ronaldo thing, sorry, Jesters. One of the downsides that I've heard people say was like, because I was speaking. This is probably what Fata was talking about, because we were on Flawless's Q&A yesterday, and he was talking about how bringing in Ronaldo did well for his goal scoring stats, but it took away from the goals from the rest of the squad. And even though I understand that, look at the goal tally from the rest of the squad, and then tell me that it's not good enough.
Lose.
It's not good enough anyway. Okay, so what? Now Mount isn't scoring 11 league goals, he's now scoring 6. But we got in Ronaldo who's scoring 20. Or Havertz isn't scoring 8 now, he's scoring 6. But Ronaldo's scoring 20 and he scores key goals too.
Yeah.
Why do I care?
In the worst,
It was a guy
He's going to take out penalties as well.
Lewis, who are you
I'm okay with that.
Let him take
I'm
the
okay
penalties.
with that. I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
but-
I'm
Even
okay
if
with skipping
Jorginho's
the
here,
dude
I
not
don't
taking
care.
it. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but Lewis,
Even if
like,
Jorginho's
again,
here, I
with,
don't care. He can take it. He can take
but
it.
like again, who cares where all the goals are coming from, so long as we're getting the goals?
Exactly.
Right.
No, the argument prime is that people use it saying that when Ronaldo comes in and at the detriment, other players don't do well, right? He does all right.
What? Hold on. What detriment? Our forward line stinks anyway. What detriment?
That's what Lewis is saying, but people are using that argument, saying that Ronaldo.
It's not an argument.
Make everyone else bad. No, they're saying that happened at Juventus, and they're saying that happened at Man United.
Again,
they're using a trend.
That, but you have to look at context. Juve, for the past 3-4 seasons, have been declining massively. It's not a Ronaldo factor. It's just the way they've been run as a club. You've been getting exposed now, like how Barca have been. When he went to United last season, it's not Ronaldo's fault that Rashford stunk, Martial stunk, Bruno fell off a cliff, and Greenwood caught a case. That's not Ronaldo's fault. No, Ronaldo's fault.
Of course not.
I was.
I don't know what people are doing, and at the same time, if Ronaldo's scoring, of course someone else is going to miss out. Yeah.
But Prime, you forgot he is part of the accountability in that squad.
No, but I'm not saying what there's
Part of
him having part of blame for United.
What are you talking about?
He's saying
but
they didn't win a single game. He didn't play it.
There's him holding his own accountability, and they're saying he's the reason United are bad, giving him all the blame. Like he's not the reason.
No, but I mean, he kind of is, because you have to think of it the mentality wise, right? You're in a massive shadow, right? You're in a massive shadow right now, so you're not able to basically allow your football to flourish underneath that enormous shadow. So I agree with you. I wouldn't say that that's not a reason for me not wanting Ronaldo. Like, but I can see how people would say that having somebody that's such an iconic figure at your club can shrink, shrinking violence, essentially, guys.
Yeah,
that
but,
don't necessarily-
that's a
I'm
dead
sorry.
mentality
I'm
of
sorry.
those players.
Were United doing brilliantly under Ollie that football flourishing?
Again, that's not really the
were
point,
people
though, right?
were people saying Rashford and Bruno and everyone else were amazing, or were they getting slated week in week out under Ollie before Ronaldo?
That's not really the point, though, right? It's just
no, but it is the point. Because
it should have the
people
opposite
can't blame
effect.
everything on Ronaldo when people didn't rate what United were doing before Ronaldo anyway. It's not Ronaldo's fault. He's not
but I guess
reason.
what they're looking for, they were looking for like progressions within the squad from like some of the younger players, right? And when you have a guy like Ronaldo, it kind of takes away from that, right? Yeah.
When you finish, can I say you finish?
Jump in.
Okay, so Big Ron, he's a United fan, and I understand what people saying. Yes, under Ole, they did finish second. The thing about Ole and what's the other Ragnak, what's his name? That Viking.
Ralph
Viking.
Yeah. So when he came in, he literally opened up that midfield. When under Ole, they were compact. They were not scoring, which I think Ronaldo would have done better under Ole than what he did as a team, as a teammate. Which people don't forget that he actually did better under Ole as a teammate. But whenever we came in as what's his name, as with the Ragnak, they opened them up completely. Like they started conceding goals like nobody's business. I understand all his joke. The other manager is not suited for Man United either. He was horrible as a manager. And Chelsea, thank God, we didn't get him as a director of football, right? But to point it out the specific things. Manchester United was wide open for the midfield last season. That's why they are so bad.
Yep.
We have a bad midfield, but at least our midfield is not as bad as Man United midfield.
Oh yeah, nowhere close.
Well,
I was going to say as well, like if we did get Ronaldo and we got Sterling coming in, obviously we're going to need like a main creator on that right side to help them two out because we don't really have a creator. And I don't think Mason Mount's going to cut it either for the right side.
Are we still going on about not creating enough?
Well, Sterling isn't like a main creator, or Ronaldo isn't either. We're going to probably need a creator.
I'll mud people in a minute.
No, how is it like they bought him for 12 million, then we have to bought him for 14?
30 million.
They bought him for 30, and he already played a year of his 2-year deal. So.
Get in the panel later, you prick. But yeah, go on.
Yeah. So the marketing, never mind. Because the price is
again, we now know that Havertz missed 19 big chances. Christian Pulisic missed 9. Mount missed 8. I think Lukaku. I don't even know if Lukaku's on the list. But you see all the. If you see all the big chances we missed, if you put half of those away, you probably end up a few points off City because you win those games instead of drawing them or losing them.
Yeah, I mean, we created the third most chances in the league last year.
Guys, and don't forget
it's a point difference.
Don't forget that Sterling actually plays better with the center forward.
Good point.
That actually constant center forward with slight moves. He doesn't have to change the position to be false 9.
Oh, now you want to duck out.
He's not exactly. He's probably the prototypical winger when you think about it, because he's not tunnel vision when he's creating on the left. Like he actually looks to play in guys as well. So, and that might be down to.
Oh no, he's gone a 2.0 apparently.
Oh, okay.
He scored the second most.
Don't get me wrong.
After Messi.
Would you be okay?
Apparently it's agenda, isn't it? Let me not speak.
Would you be okay Sterling not score as many goals in Manchester City, but be creative and have more assists than one of the players for somebody?
Yeah, I'd be fine
to actually
with that,
score. It
Like,
really
he's still helping the
doesn't
team.
matter, is it?
Yeah, I agree.
But
It
he
doesn't
scores
matter
and assists, though.
either way.
He scores
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
assists.
saying. What I'm saying is like, as much as he's not my cup of tea, Sterling, he never was. But one thing he does not stop. He looks going forward, and that's what I think I actually like about him. He always goes direct, and that's my kind of game. I like player to go direct.
Sounds like you like Raheem Sterling, man. Nice. Jump on, bro. Jump on the bandwagon, man.
Yeah, I think his highest assist tally is 15 assists. So
I think
he can do that.
Couch, my opinion about Sterling, I need another player for Chelsea to suit him. It doesn't matter if it's Ronaldo or what's his name.
That to make it suit us more, but
to
like
make Sterling better, we need one additional player.
Yeah, no, that I agree.
Right now,
you're stealing my thunder, man.
To me,
I'm releasing a video later, man.
To me, though, if people saying that, like, even if we did end up with Sterling, we would be in the same position as last season, isn't true. Would we be better with someone with Sterling? Miles better. I agree with that as well. But if you're saying Sterling by himself coming in doesn't change a thing, delusional. I don't think
I think it could be, I wouldn't say the delusional, but I think it wouldn't be as big of a jump. Because look, we still
but that's us agreeing on the same thing.
We have on the side Kai Havertz and Mount that are actually two good together. So adding Sterling should make it better, but it's still the Mount, the one that plays enough.
Season when they were good together. When were they good together last season?
Burnley.
Oh my
Relegated
God,
Burnley. Relegated Norwich.
Draw against Burnley?
Just remind me, that's all. When were they good together?
No, the
I'm
away
trying
game.
to remind you. I'm trying to remind you.
Okay,
So here's my remind you of the two good together. Compared to Mount and Kai Havertz, there's nobody partnership is better than the other of those two and up front. There's no players on that team who are better than those two together.
That's not
Mount,
true.
I thought Ziyech.
Anyway, my point is, if Sterling comment, it still will be Mount, Sterling, and Kai Havertz, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Tell me who's going to be.
Mount
Well,
needs to be in there.
again, your assumption is we stay in a back three.
My assumption is if we're not signing nobody for in the offensive position. That's why my assumption. I don't care about formation. No matter who we play, it's still going to be those three that play with each other.
Not
one
if we
drops
go
deep, one drops forward. Doesn't matter. That's my assumption. What I'm saying is, if what's his name, it's still going to be Mount in the position that he should not be playing.
Not if
That's
Rafinha
not
comes
true.
in.
Not if we go to a back four. He'll drop into the midfield.
But that's my okay.
If Rafinha comes in, if Rafinha and Sterling come in, then there's no way.
If no other attackers come in and we drop into a back four, he still drops into the midfield.
That's my point. By getting
not if Rafinha is playing right wing back.
Rafinha, that makes him go back. That makes Mount go into the midfield. More chances of that. If we sign in somebody in the forward position, they will make more chances of Mount going back in the midfield than us playing, and Mount is still going to be up top.
4-2-2 probably next season. It'll be
That could work. That could work. I don't see a drastic change in our setup, but if we were, I would say that the forward
that come in, and that is also a very good segue to the next topic. Frenkie de Jong. I saw a lot of this pop up over the last 12 hours. Gerard Romero said confirmed Chelsea and Frenkie is warming up. Hot hours in Barcelona, and he's not the only footballer that Chelsea wants. Also says Chelsea want to reunite De Ligt and De Jong at the club.
Yeah, we're dreaming about it. And Ake. You forgot about Ake. We want
and Ake.
We're all dreaming about reunited.
One sec, Alex. Let me finish.
Reading it out, man.
Relevo also says Chelsea burst in force to sign Frenkie de Jong with 2 Barca goals on the table. Marcos Alonso and Azpilicueta. Same negotiation, independent operations. The Blues very interested, which is kind of hinting at, like they're saying, independent operations. So maybe 3 separate deals between the 3 of them. But maybe some sort of agreement between the 2 clubs regarding those 3 players. Now, people have said, is the salary going to be an issue or not? I do need to check what the salary is. But as a player, bring him to the bridge immediately. I'm not too sure whether he could play the 6 role for us, but I know at the 8 he'd be brilliant for us in that position, and would probably be a guaranteed starter as well. But what's you guys' thoughts on De Ligt? And do you guys think he's actually coming, or do you think it's like we're on the receiving end of them trying to get another club to rush in and put a bid in? Or what's you guys' thoughts?
You did a mistake again. You said De Ligt. And not De Jong.
I'm not giving Barcelona a dollar until
how about this?
until
D's
Rafinha's
nuts.
situated.
We can have all the D's.
Why?
Yeah, but just like that could like.
Right, what's you guys' thoughts on De Ligt? Let's get into it.
I hope we do blindly agree.
I'm going for a coffee. I can't be bothered.
Hey, De Ligt's pretty close.
An Amsterdam coffee.
Yeah, fam, that's you, man.
Hey, so yeah, De Jong again is kind of the same thing as Kovacic, a hybrid between a 6 and an 8, so kind of a let's call him a false 6 for class ref since he ain't here.
I think he can play like
pretty
much a pack as well, Jester. He can play pretty much anywhere.
I'm just not gonna say.
No, he can't play as a solo 6.
No, I'm not solo 6. I'm saying like he can play attack. He can play midfield as well. Like. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he plays. Look, he can play him deeper, paired with another 6. He can play as an 8. I'm guessing he could probably play as a 10 if you wanted to use him as a 10. But he's a playmaker, which means we've been linked with a playmaker now from Barcelona, a playmaker from Sporting Lisbon, and a playmaker from Lazio.
Next week.
Why are we linked with 3 playmakers? I thought we had the best playmaker in the world on our team.
Well, who's the best playmaker?
Well, Howard.
No. He came in 3rd in the Ballon d'Or.
Jorginho.
I don't remember.
Jorginho's not a playmaker.
We were talking about potential links with Juventus. Like, I feel like this is another hint that he might be on his way out.
A playmaker. Everyone was calling Kovacic a playmaker.
Yeah.
Yo,
you gotta have assists to do that.
Does anyone actually think that this? Like I would die.
Everyone was saying Cho's a playmaker.
Okay, move on. Okay, Cho's not a. Anyways, does anyone think that this link is actually real? Because it just feels like Barcelona's putting out these links to try and usher it, like to make sure that there's competition for United to get this signing through, right? It just
guess who was the link? Guess who was the link? The same guy that says Rafinha does not want to go to Chelsea under any circumstances. The fraud named Romero.
Completely different.
That is why they have to get rid of Frenkie de Jong because he's on a high wages.
Yeah, but United don't they owe him like 17 million or something like that as well?
Yes, that's what's holding up everything is because he wants to be paid what he's owed.
Yeah,
I mean, if you owed me money and you were trying to get rid of me, I'd be like, hell to the no.
Hell yeah.
But the problem is he doesn't want to leave.
That's not the thing.
No.
But he also doesn't want to take a pay cut.
He's open to leave, but he's not open to leave to go to play in Europa. That's the big difference.
He's not open to leave without getting his money.
That's the biggest difference.
No. Yeah, money for sure. Yeah.
Pay me my money and I'll go. And Barcelona don't have the money. But they're supposed to be signing all these players, Rafinha, Koundé, Lewandowski, Koulibaly, everybody from Chelsea, but they can't pay these men his back wages.
Did anybody see the cartoon thing I posted on Twitter? That was brilliant. No, how was business run by Barcelona? It's brilliant. Oh man! By the way, all the sources that goes from Barcelona, from that particular situation, it's coming from only one source. It starts with Romero, and then the rest of them just retweeting and clicking. Same person. People forget that that's the same person, same club that used the company to shit on their own players. They hire the company to make the players look bad, so they will run out of a contract.
So if we're saying that we're being used by Barcelona to close the deal for United, isn't that the same thing that Barcelona is being used so we can close the deal with Juventus for De Ligt? Isn't that exactly the same thing?
Bayern.
Yes, but I heard Bayern dropped the £75 million bid. Are you saying
no,
like
they
that?
did not. That is not true. Christian Falk said it's not true. No bid has gone in.
We also heard Bayern dropped an 80 million bid for a Cho, right? Didn't we hear that too?
Falk said.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about his legitimacy anyway. He's the one that's saying Mount was unhappy with Havertz coming in. That was a load of waffle in itself.
Well, a lot of them say a lot of things. Look, all the journals are in the mud this summer. None of them have got anything really right.
It's been linked with fucking everybody.
So
I'm waiting for Messi links. That'll be next week or something.
If
Messi's
Chelsea signs
unhappy at
Messi,
PSG and wants to join
I
Chelsea.
will stop
Tuchel
watching
is
the
very
freaking
interested.
thing.
Oh, come on, sign some Messi. Why would you not want Messi? What's your deal with Messi?
We're talking about creativity, and then we're going to say no to Messi.
No, you talking about creativity. I don't have problem with Chelsea have a creativity.
I thought you did.
I can't lie, creativity or not. If Lionel Messi's on the market, yoink.
Yeah.
Sign him up, man.
Thank
Sign
you.
him up.
Imagine having
I
both.
will take
Only one trip on the Eurostar. I don't give a shit.
I will take Ronaldo over Messi at Premier League anytime.
Oh, for sure. If there's between the two, like Ronaldo's already proven himself in every league that he's been in so far. So
yeah, the goat couldn't play in the Premier League. No,
well, maybe
he's
not.
not
He
Premier
can
League.
even freaking do in the French league.
I don't know if he can.
That's
do that
true.
this
He's had a
season,
terrible season. He has had a terrible season.
Well, yeah, that's Pochettino tax. Everybody on that team had a terrible season.
I can go manage PSG, and I promise you, I will freaking win that title with the team that he had.
So did Poch.
Ronaldo had Oli and Ragnick. Why
The
isn't
first thing I would do is bench Messi and let Ava play.
Nah, man, you can't bench the GOAT.
It's the GOAT, man.
Yeah, I can. You know what goats do? The first thing the goats do when you scream really, really loud, they stiff
fall. Yeah.
and fall.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris knows.
You know what happens? You know what happens
I knew that was coming.
You know what happens when you bench the
That
GOAT?
was so unnecessary.
You end up in a graveyard, man. You end up with
For
Poch.
fuck's sake, I walked into that.
I know,
That
Chris.
was rude. That was so rude.
Of course, Chris knows. For fuck's sake.
Yeah,
You wanted me to take that bait. I know you did.
My one thing is in the next couple. I want both actually, Ronaldo and Messi, to retire. I really do. I want us to be able to look at the game without comparing those two ever. This is the
they're
worst.
still going to do it.
Until the next two.
They'll still
And
do
Mbappe
it.
with someone else.
Even when they retire, they go, well, they're no Ronaldo
Well,
or they're
Alex,
no
Alex.
Messi.
Yeah, I don't care about that. That's not a problem. What I'm saying is like, please, like, I don't know. It's just everything is about the game nowadays is about Ronaldo and Messi. I just want them to retire, both of them.
Yeah, but Alex,
Because
you
we're
say you
missing
don't
the players.
have...
We're missing the players like Ribery. We're missing the players like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was the proper players during this time, and they've been overlooked because of those two frauds.
Ribery's no Messi.
Frauds.
Yes.
What is they frauds for? How are they frauds?
Because it was a specific period of time. The game is always going like this. I've been telling you, it's always waves. I think Barcelona's team was better before Pep came. Barcelona had a really good team.
No.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
They're still talking about the Matthias.
Ronaldinho,
It wasn't a
Eto'o.
better team.
No.
It wasn't a bad team.
It was
a better team.
That Guardiola team's one of the best teams of all time.
No,
not.
that won only one championship league. Yeah, best
They
ever.
won two. They won two.
Yeah, I thought they won
2009 doesn't count.
No, Pep.
Fair enough.
2009 doesn't count.
Fair enough.
Okay, then,
8 handballs.
I'll give
8
him that. I'll give him
handballs.
that.
8 handballs.
106 doesn't count then either, because right? We'll just take away Champions League so we feel like it to prove our point. We'll just take them away.
No. 09 was fraudulent. 09
Do
was
you
very
remember what
fraudulent. I will
09
say
is?
that.
Oh, you.
Of course he knows.
Okay, so why? What?
No, wait. I want to educate all Chelsea fans. Why don't you blame Drogba and Anelka for missing all those chances instead of the penalty appeals? Why don't you do that?
What?
In that
I mean, that's fair enough, but we still missed five penalty opportunities.
I'm saying,
What are you talking about?
Or two. But Drogba and Anelka missed so many chances that game to make us go 2-0 up that people seem to wipe that from their memory. We did not.
I don't
finish our-
understand what game you're talking about and
Chelsea Barcelona 09.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
wanna take away
Malcolm
that-
missed some
you
good
want to take away
chances.
that Champions League final from Barcelona because of what they did to us in the semi-final, right? In 09?
Yeah, it's not comparing, Andrew. Don't
I'm
do
not
that.
comparing.
That-
I'm just
no,
saying.
No. Playing against referee, it's a different situation.
Sure. Because, I mean, we didn't miss a load of chances during that second leg, but there we go.
See, no, I understand the missed chances, but again, that referee should. How
No.
it was
You know
the most
what's
bullshit
funny?
refereeing performance I've ever seen in my life.
Everybody in the world still thinks that was the worst corrupt.
I'm waiting
not
for it to
even
be
Chelsea
match
fans.
fixing.
History.
I'm
Why are
waiting
we
for it to be
bringing
called
this
match
topic?
I
fixing.
agree.
Let's have the
It's
discussion. Let's have the
it's-
discussion.
No.
It's interesting.
No, well,
It was
look, we
by
got to
natural-
talk
by
about
na-
Kimpembe.
No,
Now
by
we're
natural.
with Kimpembe again. We got all
By
these other links,
neutrals.
and we're talking about 2009.
All right.
This is
I
from
do
a different
agree.
decade.
All I'm saying
The
is,
ref was very dodgy that day.
Great.
Oh,
That ref was
We all know
fraudulent,
that.
bruv.
Let's move.
But
Tom
we did have
Henry
to
or
finish it.
Bravo, if you're watching this, fuck you, bruv. That performance was worse than any individual performance Drogba or Anelka had, in my opinion. But I understand your sentiments as
100%.
well, Andrew. I get it. Okay.
He
Ray
probably
S
would have
says-
chalked off the goals anyway. He would have found a way.
Yeah, probably. Or
scored.
make him retake the penalty or some shit. Lampard scored 3 that season anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Some random
Ray
free
S
kick or
says,
something.
if Chelsea get who they want, City are done for, in my opinion. Not this season. I've already said that. I don't think we're going near the title. But we could get close, but I don't think we'll win it. Kimpembe, what did you hear on Kimpembe? Because
We're
I haven't
now-
heard anything on him.
Yeah, we're now relinked with him. Of course, all of those links are coming from French journalists. So if you rate them or not, I don't know.
Well,
I'm just putting it out.
I thought the consensus was meant to be that Juve were interested in him as the De Ligt replacement.
Yeah, well, they're looking at Koulibaly as well as was it Milinkovic, the guy from Fiorentina, I think it is.
Yeah,
He's a center back.
See, I heard Koulibaly wasn't going to stay in Italy out of respect for Napoli if he left. I'd be surprised if he did go to Juve. I thought it made a lot more sense that it would be Kimpembe going to Juve, De Ligt's going to Chelsea, I think Skriniar going to PSG, and I think Bremer going to Inter Milan. That's what I thought the domino effect was going to be. But that throws a spanner in the works if we're going for Koulibaly too. I mean, not Koulibaly.
Could just be trying to put some pressure on Juventus for De Ligt and Chelsea. Like, hey, well, we'll just go get Kimpembe if
I
you
know-
don't want to deal with De Ligt, you know?
I know most Chelsea fans don't rate Kimpembe, but if Thomas Tuchel does, he's the manager of the club.
I'll say, it's a bit of an signing, but again, like you said, if Tuchel wants him, whatever. I don't care. Whatever, I don't care.
Why would we sign the shit player when we have a youngster that can progress and do better?
Why don't you ask Thomas Tuchel that?
I'm not. I just think that this is a moot point. There's no way we sign in Kimpembe.
You think Kimpembe is worse than Colwell?
I think Kimpembe is worse than Sarr.
Okay, I get it. I said
No.
people don't rate him,
Christ's sake.
but if
It's
Tuchel
not
does,
rating him, and they're just insulting him.
Yeah, that's straight.
I'd rather have Harvey Vale
like
in
he
the Chelsea.
smoked a bong before every match.
I'd rather have
Easy.
Harvey Vale playing versus Kimpembe.
Harvey Vale is a winger.
Stupid.
You're getting
Wait,
carried away.
Alex, do you watch
That's
Kimpembe?
stupid.
Yes,
No,
I
he
Alex,
watched
do you watch Kimpembe?
Yes,
No,
I watched a
even if
couple
he
of
hasn't,
times. It's
he's
shit.
watched Sarr and still thinks that.
You've watched him a couple times.
Yeah,
Who
remember
was starting
Sarr was
big?
had a
Might
couple
be
of good
flawless
games
every
too.
time.
Remember that, Andrew?
Who was the starting center back for the French national team?
Okay, when did Kimpembe had a good game? Why is he for sale?
Shit. Sarr is shit.
Well,
because they're
Kimpembe
bringing
ain't better.
Saar
You'd have
genuinely
Sarr-
might be
you'd
the
have Sarr
worst
and
centre
Kennedy
back.
on
No,
left
that was a
Why?
joke. Sarr
since
was. I
Belarus.
was saying that how bad is Kimpembe is.
we got flawless. Is that the real
They got
flawless?
flawless. But yeah, Malang Sarr, that's just straight disrespect. That is mad. I think I can defend better than Sarr
Why are we saying no to French national team players? I mean, they are considered the best national team in the world right now, right? They're probably not ranked number one, but they're considered to have the best team.
So did
it's not because first of all, it's not
Ron,
because
hold on.
it's not because of the French national team. I
Do
think
you
it has more to
Kimpembe
do with
was
the fact
worse
that
in that team?
we want better targets. I don't think Kimpembe is the best center back target out there right now. To be honest,
But
I don't.
he
rate him
wants.
at all, to be honest.
I agree with you, but he wants a left-footed center back.
Yeah, I'm left-footed. Like I'm shit. You know, it doesn't matter what.
I'd rather have Star.
Shit. I think he's just like a decent centre back to have.
Is he worse than Star though?
You can have him for less than Nathan Ake.
I think that's I think that's what they're talking about. Kimpembe. It would be Kimpembe instead of Ake, because if City are trying to get a stupid fee for Ake, Chelsea aren't going to pay a stupid fee for Ake.
Has there been a fee suggested for Kimpembe?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not sure Kimpembe would be far off what City or.
Well, here's the thing: like Kimpembe for 50 or Ake for 50. I'd rather take Kimpembe for 50.
Then none. 50 is too much for both of them.
50 for defenders.
I've heard 40 for Kimpembe.
Too much.
I heard 30 for Ake actually. So if 30 for Ake, I'll take 30 for Ake.
Yeah, I agree.
30 for Ake, I'm fully
Yeah,
there.
But they're not. They want 55.
Yeah, that's the issue. City are pushing for a higher price for Ake right now.
That's why we're not buying him, aren't we? Because we don't buy him.
Well, that's why we're talking about Kimpembe, because he's cheaper than Ake.
Okay, how much?
Only has
how
2
old is
years
Kimpembe?
left. 27.
And Ake is
26 going on 27. He'll be 27 this year.
So about the same.
I think they're about the same age.
What's that youngster that just won the under-18 World Cup? The defender for Chelsea.
Harvey Bale's a forward, though. He's not a defender.
No, the other one.
Levi Colwill.
Colwill. That's what I was trying to say. I messed up the name. Not Harvey Bale. Colwill. Why we signing those players that we can use if we sign delinquent? Why we're not using the
delinquents? Oh my gosh!
But I'm pretty sure we signed in delinquent.
That is a crazy slander name. Oh my days!
But hear me out. If delinquent, I'm sure delinquent is coming. So that means that a youngster could take his place. If and play in a different position in the different games. In the league games, why do we have to spend on Kimpembe or Ake?
Because that's what the
Well,
coach
if we're sticking
wants.
to the same thing, Alex, we need more defenders.
Look, Jester, not every newspaper means that that's what Tuchel wants.
Any signing that comes in this summer is what Tuchel wants.
Oh, okay.
It's already been
but not the link to the player, right?
I didn't say that. I said if a player comes in, that's a Tuchel signing.
Okay.
That's who Tuchel wants. And if Tuchel's worked with Kimpembe and he has nice things to say about him, it's a possibility. I didn't say he was coming in. I said their links have been reignited for Kimpembe. I didn't say that it's imminent coming in. That's again.
Well, you can also agree. You can also agree that like these links are, there's a lot of them that are planted for.
I started it out with these are French news sources. Whether you believe them or not, I don't know.
Yeah, so it's hard to say. It's hard to use that, knowing that you say, okay, well, if Tuchel wants him, then he's fine. When you know that these links aren't necessarily, they're erroneous, right? Like they're not really.
Well, I would say they're erroneous. There's probably a list of center backs that Tuchel's okay with having. Kimpembe is probably on the list of those guys. So if it's like,
you think so?
Hey,
based on what? Based on what?
Based on he's played for him before and he's familiar with him, and he's a good center back. I think he's a starting. Isn't he a starting center back for the French national team?
I don't think he is,
flawless. No, we didn't put the bid because we think we get him for free.
Nothing's been reported. We'll just say that.
Yeah, we're apparently going to table a £14 million bid, but like nothing's been put on the table just yet.
And that's a lie. We didn't put in no money for him. We know we get him for free.
Wow.
I'd wish, man. I wish.
Wait, did you say 14 or 40?
14, 1-4.
Oh, that feels a bit little for Ronaldo, but
he was bought for 30 on a 2-year contract. He's got half the contract left. That's about half the price.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. We're just checking how good the math is with you, Chris.
No, I wasn't even thinking about the math. I was just thinking.
He counts sheep every night before he goes.
Me just
Yes, at the same time. Clearly, where we're going with that. Zuma is better than Kimpembe. Why doesn't he start over Kimpembe in the national team then?
Is Zuma even on the French national team?
Yeah.
I don't even know if he's in the squad.
Yeah, I know that Zuma's better than kicking cats than Kimpembe, but you know.
I will take Zuma better. I'll take Zuma better than Kimpembe actually.
Why is that? Where did all the hate for Kimpembe coming from? I just don't understand it.
Because first of all, he wasn't.
I don't watch him enough to judge.
You guys are putting a lot of faith.
He wasn't the one on the team that won everything with France. He wasn't the one in the center back. When they won the World Cup,
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't a starter. No.
You know.
What year was that?
2014.
2018.
Oh, 18. Yes, shit. Fuck.
You and your number. He was in the squad probably, but he wasn't the starter. I think it was what's his name.
Varane.
It was Barcelona and Real Madrid center backs. In TT, some TT and some and guy that robs Arsenal, and the guy that milks the Man United.
Yeah,
maybe TT and
Varane.
So don't tell me Kimpembe did some shit for French national team. Man.
Yeah, but hold on, Alex.
Just
he was 22 back then.
Declare, just before you guys go. Yeah. Not everyone who supports Chelsea lives in Chelsea. I do want to say that, and also, no one really cares either. But yeah.
Yeah, my best accent is I'm the local as you can get. I'm literally live next door.
Back then, Kimpembe was 22.
Hold on, Nazar
and Titi and Varane were two of the best centre backs in the world at that point.
But Kimpembe played in the last tournament, yeah?
Yeah.
Every game?
That was 2018. And then Titi gets whistled every time he touches the pitch for Barcelona now. So.
Right.
Because they want to do with Titi, same thing they did with the Dover.
Guys, let's forget about the French defenders debate and all of that. Justus, what are we saying?
With a suitable offer yet to materialize from Barcelona, Standard Sport understands a decision on Rafinha's future is expected within 24 hours. Via Nassar Cancelo.
Was that
so
6
if you rate his report, huh?
Was that 24 hours ago?
No, whose future?
Oh, Rafinha.
Well, that makes sense because today was the latest bid deadline for Barcelona, so that makes sense. If they couldn't come to an offer tomorrow, it makes sense.
No. That somebody said that they can increase it later. They're just expecting it today, right?
Well, maybe
it's so far off that they're just It might just be so far off that they're like, all right, let's just sign with Chelsea and be done with it.
Yeah.
They could, and even if they put a bid in, they couldn't sign him and register him anyway because they can't register Jesse or Christensen. So it's a moot
Christensen
point.
registered himself, didn't he?
No, they can sign him. They just can't register him to play in La Liga.
No, I thought that kissing on the badge was registered like that.
Well,
I never make that sound again.
Just because you kiss a woman, does it mean you registered interest in her?
Yeah, you kind of did.
It means
what if you bite him, Jester? What if you mark him, Jester, if you bite him?
Let's move on.
You know what? I was this close on a shop, Megastore shop. Yeah, I was this close to buy that Aspilicueta shirt till like 60 seconds before the news came out. Look,
I bought the Aspilicueta one this year.
I was that close. What if he leaves?
Oh, I'm fine with it. I wanted to get an Aspilicueta top before he left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could
It's one of my favorite players, Chester. Like,
Chris, get a Werner one before he leaves too.
No.
On a Megastore website.
God,
did that happen?
Whoa. Barca deal for Aspilicueta to be completed in the next few hours?
Exactly.
Next few hours? I heard next week. Oh, they plan to present Aspi next week.
Jesters, I was this close.
Shit. Chris, you might not be getting the Aspi shirt, bro.
No, not this new season, like last season when he was playing still.
Get it anyway, Chris, for Defiance.
Javi Miguel of AS.
I saw someone with a Lukaku shirt a few days ago.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. See, I don't get tops like that because, like, he's a new player.
I wonder why Aspi was using the promotional stuff for the kits.
Because
don't you remember 1920 when we had Hazard and David Luiz fucking doing the new kits and they both dipped that summer?
But it was before the end season ended anyway. It was like the kit was announced like before the Watford game, second last home game, literally. That's why Hazard was in that commercial.
Javi Miguel of AS. So I don't know if
That's
he's
right. Go back to the
reliable or
DMs.
not. But
You go back to the Bundesliga.
that'd be nice if we got rid of both Aspie and Alonso. That means that we know for a fact we're getting center backs to replace and full backs to replace. That's awesome.
I hope that's the Sweden De Jong deal. Or should I come delete?
De Jong, he's not.
Part of me just wants to see Barcelona have to pay him his money and just see what happens with them. I don't want to give them any cash injection.
I reckon
I want them to see suffer and liquidate.
Me too. I'll get another midfielder. I want to see them have to pay him 14 million.
They're backed by the Catalonia government.
You wait for a Rafinha deal to happen before you even discuss the Jong.
Fatur, you know that we can see your reflection of what you're watching on the thing?
Dude, you can't. Why are you watching that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
See?
Guilty conscience.
We see
Guilty conscience. Like, that was before the stream.
We see what's her name? New Jersey senator girl twerking upside down, and your glasses are.
If you're not in,
go back to your DM.
Right. Let's go on to Rafinha stuff because I saw from Ben Jacobs. He was saying Rafinha is perfectly fine going to Chelsea. In fact, he's excited about Chelsea, which is actually really good to hear. His dream is Barcelona. If he can't go to Barcelona, then he will go to Chelsea, in my opinion. Doesn't change too much from what we already know, but at least it doesn't sound like Chelsea is just like that meaty third or fourth choice.
Hold on a second, Lewis.
Go on, Alex.
Hold on a second, Lewis. Hold on a second. Oh, so that just sounds better, right?
Yes, it sounds better.
So, okay. So he pleased your okay. Because Romero is supposed to be,
okay, I'm happy.
I know, Andrew. It took less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
get Rafinha
have to kick it.
Hey! I still said no. I still said just like Sterling, does have to hit the ground running, 100%.
Once you get Rafinha,
well, nobody was complaining about Hazard.
He's got to prove himself.
If he doesn't want us, why don't we this fucker? Just cut it and go for the.
Yeah, but Hazard tweeted out saying, "I'm picking Chelsea." That was a big difference.
Well, he will do it. If
he didn't have any other choice. Nobody else was really in for him.
Everyone in Europe,
it was.
Everyone
was in for
Hazard. Real Madrid. Not Real Madrid.
It was like the biggest transfer.
Was Real Madrid in
Real
for him?
Madrid?
No, Barcelona.
Real Madrid.
Just every club you can think of was in for him.
We offered him the best package, and that's why he chose us.
Yeah, release clause, a low release
I believe
clause.
that I got some oceanfront property in Arizona.
I think you guys need to go
back in
and learn
2012,
Heavily linked with both Manchester clubs. Heavily linked.
By the way,
He was linked to
we
Spurs.
got a better deal because we got his proper team too. We
We
those
were
three
smart with that
Hazards.
one. We were smart
Yeah,
with that one.
we
But yeah, the Eden Hazard transfer
We
saga
took
in
it so
2012 was a madness, if you lot remember.
We literally hired the whole family.
Yeah.
Like, it
Hey,
was
but his
so
brother
mad
turned
that
out
we
to be
even
good
got it.
business as well.
Was his dream Chelsea? Or was his dream Real Madrid?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Nobody gave a shit back then. Why do we give a shit now?
He won just
Well,
because
Lewis
he
was
won
the one
his
then.
team back then. Everybody knew who he was.
Lewis did not have the
he
YouTube
was
at that
the
channel.
main
at that
guy.
point.
Yes, I thought Real Madrid were in for Hazard though in 2012. I thought they were in for him. Like everyone keeps saying, Real
The
Madrid,
Manchester clubs
Barcelona,
are definitely interested.
Bayern,
They were in
everyone
for
was
him.
in for him.
Back in 2012, every big club in Europe was after Hazard.
Then how can he sign for us
Yeah.
then?
Because
he
he
won the
wanted,
Champions
League.
he
The best
wanted an
package.
ambitious side that he could showcase his talents in and get the
If
most
Real
chance to
Madrid
do it.
wasn't that?
Real Madrid, what? What are you talking about?
They weren't ambitious, they were already at the top. He's not talking about a club at the pinnacle. He's talking about a club like just around the area. It was
Look at the players they had.
Andrew,
Look at the players they had.
at the time, it went down to either Chelsea or Tottenham, and we got it because we had Champions League football.
Can you
That's
tell
the
me
reason why.
how
If it
much
weren't
he
for
had back
that,
then?
Eden Hazard would
Listen
have
to
been a
that
Tottenham
sentence.
player.
Listen to the sentence you just said. It went down to us and Tottenham, which meant Real Madrid, Barcelona, the Manchester clubs, Bayern Munich were not in for him.
They were in for him. Is
Like-
he picked an ambitious club at the time?
Look at Real Madrid's attack
He
back
didn't
then.
pick a club that was already at the top. He picked a
don't
club
know
that was
about
trying to
Madrid
push
being
for
from there, I can't lie.
Hey, it's gonna come off bad, but he picked the stepping stone club, right? If that's gonna sound bad.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't gonna go play in the Real Madrid team, right? He wasn't gonna make it in some of these teams, right? At where he was, he needed a club where he can play, and that's why.
Basically, but I've always said, and I still stand by it, if we surrounded Eden Hazard with better players, I don't think he leaves. It's the problem. The problem is we were on a decline when he joined. I mean, when he left, we were on a clear decline, and we weren't improving. We were giving
won the
him
Europa
players
League that year, didn't we?
What?
Yeah.
Didn't we win
Yeah,
the
we
Europa
won
League?
On a decline. He
Yeah,
was
the
the
Europa
manager.
League's been piss easy for us all the time,
We
with
won
or
a
without.
trophy that we didn't care about. You know,
Nobody cared about the Europa League. It was just because we beat Arsenal.
We
Other
ran
than that,
through
no
it.
one gave a shit.
Undefeated.
We beat him pretty good too.
Yeah, but
Fact
we
of the
didn't
matter
I
win
is-
it.
say,
We finished first.
in spite of it being his dream club, he left because we were declining. It's as simple as that.
No, he left because.
But he
Real
could have left
Madrid
how many
came in
seasons
for him.
before as well?
That's the thing. If it was his dream club like that, he would have left years before 2019. He wouldn't have stayed that long. He gave us every chance to fix up, and we didn't.
No, he
he
waited
left.
until Ronaldo left because he knows that he has no competition until Ronaldo left.
But Ronaldo was playing in the middle towards his last few years, no?
No.
Or was he still playing off the left?
Because he had Benzema.
Actually, yeah, Benzema. Okay, fair enough. Maybe that's the point as well. But like my point, I still think as well, if we gave him better players, he would have been a lot more likely to stay.
That's
been the
I
way
think
I've
it
seen
was
it.
his
Yeah,
best years
I'm
anyways.
looking at the
That's
like
what
the
I'm
saying.
next
How you
like
look at
opposite
it.
I think he
up,
would
like
have
Man
left
United
quicker.
was in
It could have
for
been
Eden
both
Hazard
ways, in
as
all
well.
honesty.
Man United was in for him.
Hey, there's a
Bottom
lot of
line is
Rafinha
he
news.
gave us his
Sweat.
best years, man. His best years were with Chelsea, without question. So
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he's
However you wanna look
dead
at it.
food now.
There would have been even
Yeah,
better.
so he
It would have
left at
been
what,
even
29?
better years.
28.
Yeah,
Who
to about
cares? We
28
got
he
the
left.
best of him. Real Madrid didn't. Let's move.
They're saying new Rafinha news. Let's have a look. What's on the timeline? Bear with me, guys.
He's kissing the Barcelona badge.
No, I think it's the same thing we already saw. Saying that like 24 hours with the Barcelona situation. Yeah, Rafinha's future should be decided in 24 hours. Barca have not made the suitable offer yet. But today was
they're
meant
not
to be the
going to.
deadline, so it should be
Stopwatch.
decided in the
I'm
next
gonna
12.
pull up on these people. Stopwatch is on 24 hours. I'll wake up tomorrow
I think,
and tweet
I think
about it.
Lewis, I think Lewis, you and other Chelsea content creators should do like some type of marathon of the stopwatch that goes down and hand off like a relay to each other every like 4 hours or something like that. You know.
So we
Yeah,
could
so
do
we
a
go,
stopwatch
Jim.
if we actually knew what the end time would be. That's the problem.
What, 24 hours from now?
Apparently, Rafinha tweeted something. I don't know.
Nah, not Rafinha tweet. They're talking about the Nizarkin Salah stuff, but we've already seen that.
Rafinha tweeted Viva
I'll just
Barca.
put up on the big screen.
No,
Just for
Rafinha
anyone who
tweeted,
wants.
I decided to go to Championship League winners. He didn't say what year, though. Remember that? With Hazard?
Yeah.
2015.
I know.
But yeah, that's just for anyone else who is talking about the Rafinha. Barca Times allegedly also saying Rafinha will be a Barca player in the coming days in the club offices
Yeah,
today.
they said that
folks.
2 weeks
It's
ago.
probably a lot of
I've been saying
Yeah,
that
it's
since
probably
actually
bullshit.
since
Barca
January.
time, Barcelona Times. Yeah, they're a mouthpiece for Barcelona.
That's basically saying like the fifth stand app says Rafinha will sign in two hours.
By the way, you know what's funny with Christensen? They had interviews somewhere in the playground of Barcelona. They didn't even open the stadium for him.
Oh no, they haven't
not
done that for
official
any of their players. They didn't do that for
He's not-
Kessie either.
That's
Yeah,
because
they
it's not an
put
official employee.
I think it's because they're
Rondo.
I think it's because they're renovating the Camp Nou or something. I don't know.
No, they're doing weddings over there.
It was already booked.
Wow. Probably,
And
they're
also-
probably
They get
saving
money
it
for
the
doing. They
season
get
stuff.
money for the weddings. I ain't gonna get no money for Christensen.
Also, he's not an official employee.
Unless
See, this is
Christensen and
He's
other guys
trespassing.
decide to get married.
Alex,
He's
you
trespassing.
see, it's bad decisions like this, which is why they're going out of business. So here's what it is. Here's what it is.
All right, gentlemen, I got to bounce. Y'all have a blessed day.
Take care of yourself, bro.
Thanks,
Take
yeah.
care.
Just,
Peace.
Better just Actually, Christensen and Kessie had to pay to have those photos taken inside the Camp Nou. That was part of their deal.
I had to pay for them shirts as well.
Yeah.
I had to pay for the shirts to put on.
It's all mad.
Let's see. You see Christensen go to kiss the badge and it comes off because you got a cheap replica.
Barca source Shlugassi says the deal is nearly done and Leeds and Barca swap pay-per-views paperworks. Mathieu Almani did not attend AC's presentation due to wrapping up the Rafinha deal. Hearing different things all across this. I just want this whole saga to be over at this point.
Do you guys think that Chelsea and Barca made some kind of deal where Chelsea pull out of Dembele and they don't go in for Rafinha? Something like that?
No.
No, because Dembele's got the same offer on the table he's had since December to sign, and he refuses to do that. So
yeah, but if Chelsea pulls out, then I think the Barca one's probably his only choice, or maybe close to it. I don't know. Like then he's more pressured to sign the Barca deal.
I guess it depends on who you believe. I mean, he's pretty much open to sign anything. I think I don't know if that. I think if that was the only deal he's had 7-8 months to sign it.
So we can still get all three.
Absolutely. I mean, Barcelona has said they're not upping the offer for him. It's a 40% wage cut. Here's the deal to sign it. He has refused to do that. So.
I just want De Jong there.
Is even Dembele on a high wage anyway?
I think he
He's
was
on 200 and something.
Oh.
But they cut it by 40%, so it's whatever.
I can't
that.
blame Barcelona, kind of. He's barely playing half the time, so it's understandable.
Yeah,
Alex, you're mute.
You can blame Barca for everything, actually. Dembele, Griezmann, what's his name? That frog from.
No, I just can't blame them cutting the wage because he's never playing.
Well, they the ones that offered him the wages before.
Yeah, I know.
Well, and that's Chris. They're not cutting his wage because he's not playing. They're cutting it because they have to.
Yeah,
you,
no, I agree.
You could bet your ass if they had the money, they would offer him another fat wage to keep him there.
They the ones that paid 150 for him in the first place from Borussia.
Right.
Yeah, that was a crazy fee.
They spent 150 million on Coutinho and sold him for 20 million.
Exactly.
They took 130 million hit on that.
That was all the Neymar money, wasn't it? Or that was more than that.
I think Neymar was like 200 something million, wasn't he?
225 or something like that.
Yeah.
218, 213, I can't remember.
Either way, 130 million losses. Terrible.
Yeah, but that's when the whole thing went down. They spent that money on players that.
You know when Barcelona started falling apart for me? The moment they stopped using Camp Nou or the La Masia as their feeder system. La Masia. As soon as they started trying to buy players in the window, to compete with Real Madrid, it was done. It was a done deal for them because they don't have the same sort of resources.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to these Barca sources, we've been waiting for Gavi to sign his extension for about 3 months too, and that's supposed to have been imminent. Signing any day now. Next day, Gavi signs his extension. Here comes his extension. He hasn't signed an extension yet. It's been over probably the same amount of time, 6 months for him.
Still those players. But I mean, that goes to say, why don't they just do that now? I mean, they're still hanging on. They got some great young players. Take a hit 1 or 2 seasons. I know you're not going to be well, but you got some good young players. Save up some money, clear some debt, and then move on. They're really trying to hang on some success to bring in what was that movie? Like the replacement team, trying to find players that they usually wouldn't go for, and they will come in on probably low wages, but the prestige of being at Barca is they never would have thought they would be there, and they're trying to just put this team together just to compete. And they're still got no resources. They're just trying. They're selling off everything. Selling off their TV rights is going to hurt them in the long run as well. So they're real desperate, and they're stuffing themselves in the long term.
Yeah,
I just didn't see why you just take the hit.
Because it's too big. They're too big to just take hits right now. They just got to continue to dig themselves in this hole, or at least that's the model that they've taken, right? I agree with you. I think they should just roll back, invest in La Masia or whatever, and just whatever, figure out how to build from there. But
they don't even have to invest. They already got those good players. Do you know what I mean? They're just waiting for them to become better.
Yeah, and maybe sell off a few of them and pay off some of that debt that they got right now. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it's
like
to
sell a lot of your TV rights now, for later on. You're losing out extra income later on. And the TV right, I mean, they sold the stadium. Yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff that they've booked themselves in, sold off.
I mean, it's the price of doing business, right? Like they were trying so hard to compete with Real Madrid on wages, on players, and that's where they lost, right? You can't compete with a club that big, that have unlimited resources like Real Madrid, and they unfortunately took the bait and now are close to liquidation. Like let's be real here, man. Like this team is on the knife's edge right now,
Oh, we
but
forgot
I
about
digress.
Messi
I don't.
too.
Who
Messi's
really
wages
cares?
really.
Yeah.
I don't. I hope we go take. I was really keen to go take their young players. Just tempt them, even if they don't want to sell. Just tempt them away.
Well, isn't Gavi wasn't PK with Gavi's mother or something like that? Like that's like low hanging fruit right there. I'd be snatching that.
Giving her back shots, yeah.
So if we buy PK, we get Gavi too.
Low hanging fruit.
It is. Let's snatch that, man.
That's what she said.
What do you know about it, man?
Oh, Jabby, if you're watching this, fuck you as well. But yeah, big up. I've seen.
Funny. Coach, that was funny.
I've seen Pies
By the way,
saying
people put in it Rafinha's what's his name? Pictures like dreams come true. He's in Barcelona. It's 2018. The guy had a trip to Barcelona.
Pi says Koulibaly doesn't want to stay in Italy if he leaves Napoli. Chelsea also in this race with Barcelona. That's from Damasio. That's why I'd be surprised if he goes Juventus. I don't expect him to be a De Ligt replacement. Could actually be in for both, because that depends on Koulibaly's price, of course.
Right.
Could it be a Bayern Tiger by any chance as well? Could they be in the mix?
There's actually more of
Maybe.
Bayern money wage structure. 40 mil. Let him go on free at the end of the contract. That's what Bayern do. Either sell him 1 year before. Or...
Yeah, people say that till the end, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think depending on the price, I think you still could get De Ligt and Koulibaly if you wanted to. Depends on how aggressive you are, but it sounds like Koulibaly.
It depends what your overall object for the
right.
team.
Because I mean, De Ligt he plays center back for the Dutch. He could easily next year when Thiago leaves slide over and Koulibaly stays on the left or whatever. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. It sounds like the number for Koulibaly is like between 30 and 40. So if you again, depending on how aggressive you are, it's still possible. You could try to do that. But yeah, who knows? It depends on what I guess.
I'm just looking Chelsea's pictures from the training ground. Is that cold in England? So they already wearing jackets?
No, that's 23 degrees. Or I don't know what they're on about.
Well, that's today. Like Tuchel with sleeveless jacket and pants and shit.
God knows. Oba1 says sole reason for Barca issues is Bartomeu so sad. It is not sad. It really isn't. It is glorious. It's beautiful. It's
Have you seen that picture of your boy?
I'm sure Barca fans didn't have much sympathy when we were going through, being responsible for the Ukraine war and that, or being.
Those kind of comments come from the people who have like two teams, where they're like, "Oh, I like Chelsea and I like Barcelona and I like Bayern. I have a team in every league." then you don't have a team, man. If you have a team in every league, you don't have a team. You just like football.
Exactly.
But
there's nothing wrong with that if you just like football. That's cool.
Right. Listen, there are people who are you're more than welcome to have that opinion. I don't. I like Chelsea.
But when they're saying like I'm a diehard Chelsea fan, but I also like Bayern Munich, And also,
God.
I was like, what?
So, it's like you can just say you're a football fan. It's like, okay, you like the English game a little, you like the German game a little. Like, no, I like Chelsea. That's the only team I really watch outside of like maybe trying to watch a certain player. But
Ben Jacobs, here we go. Still nothing agreed today between Barcelona and Leeds for Rafinha. Barca have tried to match Chelsea's offer, but it's add-on heavy and installment based. Big few days ahead with Leeds losing patience and Chelsea pushing for an answer from Rafinha. Barcelona sources have always spoken with confidence since they know Rafinha wants to join, but the club has failed to find a solution with Leeds. Leeds now want the situation urgently resolved. Rafinha open to Chelsea as opposed to staying at Leeds. Leeds would prefer to sell to Chelsea and have been very impressed by Bowley in negotiations. Barca's still hoping Leeds soften and Rafinha waits. Key few days at these broke motherfuckers. This last sentence. Barca's still hoping Leeds soften. Their whole bid is just based on hoping Leeds let them off. It's like, yeah, no worries, Barca. We'll lower it for you. This stingy ass football club, man. What the fuck?
Leeds are already spending
logging out this deal because they're broke as fuck and they think they're bigger than us. Sorry, Oba one, my guy. Fuck Barcelona. Fuck Barcelona sideways, horizontally, vertically, every single angle.
Hey,
fuck
the away
Barca.
stand as well. Fuck the away stand.
All my homies hate Barca. We all hate Barca.
Well. Yeah. Fuck the away stand as well. Up in the gods, man. Can't stand the away stand.
Broke bastards, man. Yeah, fix up your stadium as well. It's a shithole. I went there and I nearly fucking fell off the upper tier. It's just shit, man. I can't be bothered. We're literally sitting here because Barca are just broke. That's the only reason why Rafinha ain't here yet. Because we got this broke club that's like, wait for us, Rafinha. We're coming. We're just trying to break open our piggy banks and see what's inside. Maybe we have a few million spare for this deal. Just wait up, man. Just wait. Fucking embarrassing, man. Why are these not here? Why are they here? Big up, Josh. Why are they here?
Because they know that they can trigger you saying like, you better come back and perform.
Man, fuck you. Let me be pissed off.
I knew that we're signing him and I
just trying to pile on me.
I told you for that weeks ago, man. When you hear from Rafinha himself that he doesn't want to come, then we can talk.
Oh my gosh, man. Okay, well, at least we know Rafinha will be coming to Chelsea then. Because everything there sounded positive. It's just Barca cop blocking. It's as simple as that. They're just cop blocking.
It's good news, Lewis.
In the meantime,
but it's good news. You don't want to hear them have money out of nowhere. Then you get worried that, you know.
News, but it's like, bro, you ain't got the money to get in the club. Fuck off.
But you know what's happening? They're trying to spend that De Jong money.
Hold on a second. In the meantime, Leeds already bought a third player. Where do you think they think the money coming from?
Calvin Phillips.
Or Barca want to say... This just pisses me off, man, because Barca have no facilities to make this deal happen, and they're doing it based off hope. Just fuck off! Why are you here? Liquidate! Disappear! Fucking, it's so long, man. I can't wait for, they're gonna come in and try and say, oh, no, we're interested in Sterling tomorrow or some bullshit as well. Just you watch.
Yeah, Barcelona is about to hijack Chelsea Sterling.
Hey, that's what I was saying. If we come in for De Jong, then everything unlocks. Then they can, you know, they can have their money for whoever they want to get, and we can unlock all the deals, and then we can give them Alonso, Espy, here you go, have this.
No, but
it'll just all happen
Club
at once.
heritage privileges. This is what it is.
By the way,
they're trying to win it based off heritage and history.
They still think that we're gonna get Lewandowski. We can't even.
I know what's happening there. What's happening, Lewandowski? You probably end up saying that.
Already.
We
Give
cannot
me all the
afford
money right
Rafinha,
now,
but we talk about
you won't be here
Lewandowski.
next year.
Jarring. You have to think that most of this has to do with the fact that like they're putting all these news cycles out just to deflect from the fact that they have no money. Like we're linked with a million players. It has to be that, man.
That's what Matisse had a stream, I think, yesterday with Barcelona fans. They said, dude, we're broke. The Barcelona fans said we don't have any money. We can't pay our own players. They can't play De Jong 17 million. So why would people think that they can afford to pay 60 million for Rafinha? It doesn't make any sense. And they can't play the home player they got now. What makes you think they can play? They can pay for all these players?
Look, they put Spotify. They put Spotify sponsor right underneath the badge.
Yeah.
Rough.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah,
Hey, do you guys think that this is all? Do you think that Hey, do you think that load that they're doing all this for show, just to show the fans that we tried to do something?
Yes. Yeah. Look, it's the same football club that used private company to use a slander on the social media for their own players, so they will quit.
So we've got nothing to worry about. Let's go get De Jong. I'm actually excited about that one. I really hope that one happens.
No, you wait and get Rafinha, and then you go for De Jong. That's what you do.
And Lewandowski.
Andrew, Rafinha's already done. We can get past Rafinha. That's done.
And then
it's done. I'm going to get a Rafinha shirt.
We wait for Barca to go out of business, and then we snitch him back on a free.
Yes.
Beautiful scenes. And then everything's happy in the world. So the AC Penitentiary returns and we're all smiling.
I'm actually curious, how much does a wedding cost at New Camp?
Let's find out. Fuck it. We're on here. Let's see.
Yeah,
by the way,
you reckon?
Surely
it couldn't be a crazy amount, could it?
A little square thing. It's not the wedding. It's just a picture of the wedding you can take on the field on the interstate.
Ironically, it's 17 million euros per wedding.
Yes, 13.5k euros to 16k euros.
Wow,
that's not bad.
Let's go into it because
that's pretty cheap.
For any of you guys wanting to figure out the best possible web place for you guys to get married, here's where you shouldn't.
Imagine if you can get married, but one of the players. Like...
We got a PowerPoint presentation for you people here.
That's how
Weddings at the Camp Nou.
You're getting ordained on the internet.
Look, it's not just photos, Andrew. You sit there.
You can go to the hospitality suite and get married and all of that. Services included for free for all weddings held at the Camp Nou. A welcome. You get an exclusive photo session for the bride and groom in the most significant parts of the stadium. Presidential box, press room, players' tunnel, benches. You could get wedding photos next to AC's shirts in his locker room. Perfect. Personalized message of congratulations on the video scoreboards, and free parking for all guests. You get free parking at the Nou Camp, people.
Visit AC's locker before he does.
Banquet served exclusively by companies homologated by FC Barcelona. Personalized menu selected by the bride and groom, with also allergies taken into account, I'm guessing. Roma 09 Lounge. Oh, fuck that shit. I wouldn't want to go near that. Exclusivity for the wedding on date and in room space. What's the prices? I'll be real. Some of these rooms are nice, you know. It might be worth considering. Paris 06 Lounge, Roma 09 Lounge, or Barca 06. The 06 one looks clear. Camp Nou. Actually, no, I'd be doing it in the Camp Nou terrace. I can't lie. Where's the prices? No wonder they leave this to the end. Here it is.
Here it is.
Grandstand 13. It goes. You could do it for just under $2,000. 25 to 50 people in the foundation lounge. You could do that for under $2,000. That's not even that bad.
I think it's a person.
I think I'll just get married.
No, between 25 to 50, you get it for 1.6k. That's decent, you know.
Yeah, they even cheap bastard lady.
The menu.
I think the most cheapest weddings here cost more than that.
Hot dogs.
That's not too bad, you know.
We're serving hot dog stands and shit.
Now, what did Kai say? Churros.
Hey, you could even get a Camp Nou tour with the wedding.
Yeah.
Go on tour and then get married.
Hey, can we get like Christensen come out do the juggle and that for us?
No. Look at this. You could pay 1.5k and get a team bus or a trophy there. Or basketball cheerleaders.
The cheerleaders, 100%.
Look at the flawless comment.
I can't be bothered, bruv.
Look at this. For 1.5k, you could have a Champions League trophy there. You probably be kissed. That trophy, you probably get more kisses than the wife. It's all mad.
You should send that to a gal and other Arsenal fans.
Get a photo with it. What else?
Igal and Gunnar King 14. Those.
Or you can bring everyone from the wedding on the team bus.
Nice.
What else?
I wonder how much will cost if a whole Barcelona team is gonna be
500 for a bouncy castle. You stingy bastards! What is this?
Look,
Hey, that's cheap for hostess as well.
Yo, you can probably negotiate the whole team is gonna be a waitress. Like, giving food to the people.
Yeah, there should be an option for a player to turn up, just for like 5-10 minutes or something. Maybe a Aubameyang.
Wait. So Lewis is gonna get to go on the Barca team bus before Christmas.
Yeah, you can't hear. You can't
Fuck!
hear.
Prime your mic, bruv.
And your Wi-Fi.
But yeah, hey, Chelsea, fix up, you guys, because I wouldn't mind getting married at the bridge. That'll be brilliant. Yeah, Oberwan says Lewis is just upset the Danish Maldini left for Barca. Yes, I am upset over that, but some of those prices are still ridiculous. It's mad.
Did you just ask Stamford Bridge to get married before you ask your missus?
We'll bring it up.
Cart before the horse, bro.
I don't know.
Cart before
Let's
the horse.
add Pies tweet. Okay, as Pies put something up. We're going to be live for about another 5-10 minutes. Is there any updates?
Now apparently the Portuguese reporter who's reporting that Ronaldo Chelsea is becoming a clear possibility if Jorge Mendes proposes it, like to Ronaldo. It's the same journalist that wrote the Vieira to Arsenal story.
I don't understand what that means.
Let's go.
I'm telling you, man. I still think it's a slim chance, but the rumors become really, really from seriously sources. Those are serious sources.
Though? What does that mean?
It means that the package is possibility. It means that Tuchel least consider it.
Okay, but what does it mean? What does the post mean?
It's very simple. It's very simple. What it means is, if we offer something to Ronaldo he likes, and we offer it to Man United, the transfer will go through.
What it means is see. Let's go.
Oh, good Lord.
Get Marina out of there, man. Get Bowley in there, man.
No, that's Marina's last deal.
Get Marina out of there, man. It's all about Bowley, man. Bowley's blue.
I'll edit it. I'll put
actually Bowley would be in there.
Fuck it. It's not even my edit.
You know Bowley wants a photo op, man. Come on now.
You know, I'm at the point that I'm gonna be excited soon, and I'm gonna be.
Drop your foos in the comment section, people. It's coming.
Hey, this is a factor that we haven't even considered. When Ronaldo gets there, I think he's got to be the pull. I think there's going to be players that want to play with Ronaldo.
Sterling, Mason Mount. We're cooking, bro. We are cooking.
Rafinha, right wing back.
Dion doesn't even sound right.
Oh yeah, Rafinha, right wing back.
Mason Mount.
Hey, oh my gosh, we're gonna have a full front three. We're gonna have a completely changed front three. I might cry.
Oh my God! Look at what happens.
That's gonna be insane.
Look at the Andrew. Look at Andrew's.
Bruv, I don't understand the reference to this. What's this?
No, that's not Andrew. That's a Fator.
Where's Andrew? Yes, Andrew. Yeah, this is me realizing that we're gonna change our entire front
That's
three.
You
people.
After Rafinha scores the winner against Arsenal. That's
Rafinha, Ronaldo, Sterling,
Dembele.
We're winning everything in this sorry sport. Sorry, guys. Well, we are gonna do a shameless 180. You give me an entire front three, I'm back to being positive about this football club. We are actually gonna change up this entire attack.
Lewis, I just sent you a proper photo in your DM.
I'm about to roll me the fattest Zubi off stream, man. It's gonna be 4 foot and everything.
Snoop Dogg.
No more Werner. No more Havertz. No more Ziyech. No more Mount. It's beautiful.
Can you imagine if Werner will actually link up best with Ronaldo?
Werner cannot link up with himself.
He's gone,
You
man.
probably missed.
Yo, Lewis, check your DMs, man. Check your DMs.
Yeah, sure. Let me
Pop a
see.
photo.
Let me see. What did you send?
Naked pics.
Oh, what an edit! That is a glorious edit. Let me put that up here. That's going to be the picture we're going to have to use more. What an edit! Beautiful scenes. That's going to be at the bridge in 2-3 weeks' time. Just you wait. Also, we'll just have to save that. But yeah. Cool.
I never thought I will see the day that Ronaldo plays for Chelsea. Never.
No.
Neither did I, no. But with all the bums that we have,
You fuckers raising my hope ups, man.
Same here. Like it could actually not happen, but
I know it could not happen, but
I need good news, and that is brilliant news. What a statement signing if that happens. And the best thing is,
can you imagine the
United
same
get rid.
one in the same time Ronaldo, Sterling, and what's his name, and Rafinha, and one picture, like all three signing for Chelsea?
Oh man,
That'll be my wallpaper.
Rafinha,
It might be the
listen.
background for all my streams in the future. I'll have it in the background here. I'll frame it up. I've got a little space here that I need to put something in. That will be them free. We're here.
I mean,
I'm here for it, man.
Rafinha makes sense for me for reasons of football reasons, but he doesn't belong in the same class as like a Ronaldo or Sterling. He's kind of like just like a squad guy that fits with.
Great. I've seen that.
Yeah.
We already got that, bro. But big up yourself for sending that anyway. I do appreciate that. Right. Do you think we're gonna end this stream here? Unless Sterling gets announced later tonight. If he does, we'll drop another live stream. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button.
J5 will not be taking the pens, believe me.
No.
If Ronaldo comes in,
definitely not.
Jorginho needs to leave it. Jorginho needs to leave it. I don't care. I love Jorginho and everything. Give up the penalties. Give up the penalties. Not that you're bad at it, but it's Ronaldo.
He's bad at it, and lately he's been bad at it.
That West Ham one was
No. It's actually. Wait, he got this. How you say it? He got found out. Yeah. He got found out.
Yeah, I kind of see that. But yeah, big up everyone. We did get to 400 likes. Yeah, we did. Big up everyone. Like and subscribe. We'll be back for the next stream. Same time, same place, same channel, same panel. You already know. But yeah, like and subscribe, and we are out. And we'll leave you with CR9. CR9. We're running.
CR7.
I need my R9 redemption arc. Let me have my R9 redemption arc.
He's not changing the number.
Kante is the nicest guy in football. Of course, you hand it
And
over.
he will let Ronaldo have it if we lost. He will have it.
Here you go, Mr. Ronaldo.
Because he doesn't really care about the numbers. I bet you money. What's his name? KD drama. You wished you can fuck Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bruv, fucking hell. But yeah, guys, we are out. Big up.
See?